Welcome to Coaching Shorts. It's Neil here. In this video, we're exploring the meta program of global and specific, sometimes called big chunk and small chunk. Let's get into it. If you are globally referenced, you tend to see the big picture, or at least the big picture first. I'll come back to that in a second. You like to understand that big picture, the big why, before you get into something. Whereas if you're specific, you're more likely to get right into the detail and you're going to want the detail. Now, the reason why I just said I would get back into it, from my experience, a lot of the other meta programs, you do have a strong preference, or individuals have a strong preference one way or another. Maybe they're down the middle of the line for one of them as well. That's absolutely fine. In my experience with this one, big chunk, small chunk, global and specific, we do them both. The key is, which do you go to first? So if you're being asked to do something new, do you like the big picture first to get an idea? Okay, why are we doing it? What does good look like overall? And then, okay, now give me the steps. Now give me the detail to help me do it. Or do you want all the detail first? You want to be able to ask all your detailed questions and you'll create your own big picture out of those details. So in my experience, we do both. It depends which you go to first. So let's look at a couple of examples. So if you're globally referenced, then global people will often excel in strategic thinking. They're very good at seeing connections, being able to kind of take that step back and get that broader context. If it's within a work context, for example, that if they're talking or thinking about a project, they're generally fairly good at seeing those wider consequences. What happens if we fail the project, or even what happens if the project succeeds? What are the consequences? Whereas if somebody's specific, then they're going to want detail and they like it and they thrive in tasks that demand precision. If I was going to take the mick out of it a little bit, specific people are the ones that are going to want to see the email with the attached Excel spreadsheet. They want to get into those details. Whereas the global person, just give me the headlines, just give me the total. I don't need to see all the detail. I trust you that you've got your detail. Little exploration there of global and specific as one of the many meta programs. As ever, please do like, share, subscribe, and until next time, take care.